get rid of when you want to go for Necropulse, and then in addition to that, they pick Lycan after, and it's going fine. And Pasha has managed to pull the creep wave all the way in between his tier 1 and tier 2.
Fudu really didn't want a part of that. Solo doesn't have the glimpse. Nature's Prophet was TPing over with a double damage rune. Arfu dropping low. Solo, he's going after this. He doesn't have boost. He doesn't have movement speed, so Arfu turns around Solo with the Observer Ward. Gets the vision.
Afu very quickly getting over and getting his bouncer.
Lil into the mid, Burrow Strike's available, no one's already there. Super's in trouble, he doesn't have his support. His support is currently de-warding with a creep wave. Solo will move in, still with a double damage rune. They make sure no one...
Good time. I think LFY wants to try to do something in mid here with the Red Spirit and Nation Prophecy, but Solo cuts him off.
Body blocks him up, means he doesn't have the glimpse, it's still on cooldown for 13 seconds, but body block all the way through. When Viper rotates over, he doesn't have the movement speed to escape. And they'll understand LFY if they bring in reinforcements, but this Nature's Prophet's out way too far. No mana for a TP. They won't need much to get this kill. Virtus.pro up again, but top lane Pasha underneath his own tier 1 tower tries to get back. 7
to the 5 of Super. He's going to use the Nether Ward now, and the rotation is coming in.
No one's up way too far underneath that tower. Arfu going to look for the kick, combining it with the Crepify. They just drain him out. A Viper Strike, maybe with a 1 charge or 6 charge, it's enough to live, but he just can't move far. Available for the fight just yet. They're still going to try and find one LFY, smoking up Super and Arfu just behind the tier 1 tower in the mid. They know it's safe because of the de-warding they did previously, and Lil is walking straight into them. The Crepify is up, getting Burrow Strike into Roshan. He attempted it, but that was
stunned right outside the Rosh a bit. I think he could have maybe denied himself to Rosh, but there's no way he's going to survive that moment at least.
LFY is putting pressure now for the top lane. Nether Ward behind the trees. They sprout up on the Necrophus. Does he have enough life to survive and maybe even get a side up before death? Not going to happen. He's down. And here comes your Burrow Strike. Faceless Void. Still no Chronosphere. He's level 5 time Dale Age. You can at least help control the team fight. While LFY in the trees are coming out the victors. Solos have much more to give. They just keep blasting into the trees. Super.
They're going to collapse fully on this tower.
They're coming. Lil and Solo. Now, there is Static Storm is available for this Disruptor. He's only just cracked his level 6. LFY may not be ready for this, and Super, that Burrow Strike from Lil has hit the money, but the silence! Afu! He is on the ball! The rockin' ball! LFY finding the hole, and the only thing to happen is the SK has to TP in towards mid to try and defend this, but no Sandstorm available. Maybe the fight can be baited in. He sprouted up. Lil looks pretty juicy, but Pasha coming in from the side. Reaper side that's available. Here comes your Ice Blast. The side, it will decapitate. The Nature's Prophet for revenge is there for Super. Viper has made his way over the glimpse, cancelling up the TP. Pugna falling as well. Virtus.pro, the attack onto the Courier. It won't be enough. The Courier will survive. There's a lot on it, in fact. In fact, he even missed uphill to boot. But there's not a lot of pressure being applied, and everyone else has gone missing up the map. Hence, LFY fell back from the top lane, but the over-aggressive Prophet, Lil will catch him out. They glimpse him back in, already on the wall. They are waiting to see what he does, and there's not much he can do. The side, once again.
It's a good kill to get. It's nice that they get it, but they have 5-man rotating for 1 hero in the offlane.
They're coming to fight again.
That's again something that I feel like LFY are just better at.
LFY, Lil's got to get out of here right now. On turn for the Burrow Strike. The Chronosphere will catch him, and Ramsey sees his friend and runs away. Or no, he's running. Cannot get him in range. The Nether Ward's going down the wall. The wall is up nicely. Super trapped inside this one with no one arriving for the Viper Strike. Super Wall forms. They sight him as well. 65 seconds on the sideline. Everyone else from LFY is trying to get hit.
Wolf scouting is so important.
That's why they're putting down the sentry walls, trying to get rid of him, get rid of the other observer from the Radiant side. As Virtus.pro, okay, that wasn't part of the plan, losing their crew in the way in. Pugna, the Death Ward is actually in the best position, it really is dead. Solo just killed himself, the Burrow Strike from Lil. Micro space, Ancient Apparition as well as Monet. Out of the fight for the moment, the Rod of Atos, keeping Pasha in position. Monet thinking about the Chronosphere, he's right next to Nature's Prophet, and they do it on the Necrophos with the Ice Blast coming in. Say goodbye to Pasha. Was visible. The Dire Scan will miss that target. Yep, have they got enough though? Time Walk just came back off cooldown. Super's nearby. The glimpse back into the storm. He can't break free to Crepify his own, so they can't attack straight into Monet. But the side! Rolling him. There was Nature's Prophet in through the rear. They'll burn the Aegis Immortal. Ancient Apparition is not part of this fight. No one finally breaks free of the trees. The wall is up, and Nature's Prophet, he came in to break the Aegis, but he'll sacrifice his life to do so. Virtus.pro bringing down the Nature's Prophet. Forced up is getting Pasha a little bit further away. Quick run of Atos, holding Monet in position. The Wolves keeping the distance, the vision everywhere else. But Prophet, they're able to get the sprout up. Pasha caught out. Monet, he commits the Chronosphere up. They have more than enough damage to bring down the Necrolite. You blocked the Nature's Prophet combining on with the epicenter. They need more damage, they just don't have it. Necroeye, it's a push once more. Ice Blast, get out of there, Lil! You're frozen up and drained to death! DC, the wall is up, they'll hold him there for the moment, but friends are too far away. No one has a Hurricane Pike, so Solo, keep the vision up. Now the Glimpse, they'll do the Rod of Atos instead from the Necro. They want revenge, the side is not enough damage, but the Glimpse will pull in DDC. Target Ramsey's BKB Diffusal Blade after DDC. Decrepifying is up and then draining a little bit more life back into him. Monet losing that Lincoln Sphere, but the control damage is on the like. A Burrow strike from Lil. Space is creating the side. Will kill off the faces. Voivod Randy's being drained out. The Wrath of Nature. It'll bounce off by the kill. The big Ice Blast on the way in. It held everybody as well as Lil's epicenter. There's so much damage from both sides. The Virtus.pro barely keeping their head above this water. They want more. They're chasing after Inflame. No one's TP forward. They found the Nature's Prophet. Rod of Atos will hold him back, but Lil with a burst strike. Lil with the control, and no one with the kill. 4 heroes from LFY. Now
around each other. Great force stab from Pasha, great stun save from Lil. And Ramses eventually does get killed by the Wrath of Nature, but damage has already been done. Ramses is...
He knows how to pick that in. They're going for more. They're inside the base. They push forward. They found the Ancient Apparition. Ice Blast. It can connect for quick blink away. VP falling out the pit. They'll smoke themselves. They want the movement speed to get back out of this if possible and don't fall into the trap of LFY. They don't know the status just yet. The Glimpse, maybe. They find Nature's Prophet. He jumped onto the back lines while you've got Ramses. BKB'd up and the perfect wall. Onto Monet and Super. They had to burn their BKB. He'll get a double chrono back. Solo as well as Ramses. They're caught inside of it. Now no one with his BKB trying to beat down Super, was giving life back over to Monet. He's not going to time walk forward. He's got friends who need help. Super drained the life out of Pasha. Has he got enough? Pasha now is a life drain on drain. No one gets the kill. And Pasha turns for the fight. No matter for his sight, but it's no one who is just an absolute beast. Killing off DDC. Monet is on the wrong side of the tracks. Our food's also retreating, but remember what we came for. Roshan was the objective. VP are going back for objective-based gaming. After Viper, no one is a huge kill if they can get it. A 12-2-6 Viper, but he's actually got the movement speed and he's got the friend. They've got Solo. Wall goes up, the kick able to get the stun out, and really VP understand this is a fight not worth taking.
It seems at this point that this is...
Monet finally coming in, finding some time locks to get it rooted to the ground. Thanks to Viper dropping low, and here's the Epi with the wall dots up over the ice. With the faceless boy Chrono! Virtus.pro! They have just shattered the mirror! That's a lot of bad luck for them, but will it continue to run? It is a huge tanky no one, but right now it is a 1-on-5 scenario. Lil will come back, try and create some space with the Burrow Strike. No one's BKB won't protect it, but at least to get the Burrow Strike onto the Earth Spirit. Now they go for more. They're draining out Lil. He pivoted pretty heavily for this one. The Viper needs to be able to fight. No one continues to run. Even couriers are popping in the middle of all this. They're covered by Ice Blast. No more regeneration. Super sucks the Viper dry. That's a lot of toxic things that actually consume. Nature's Prophet died, but there goes the 8-kill streak. They give the life back to Nature's Prophet so he'll survive. The bottom lane is being pressured. LFY have an opening, but their tier 4 towers were under siege. Nature's Prophet had to go back. Burrow Strike, they actually use the Yule Scepter to break it. Now Monet gets the BKB off the side, holds him in position. Where's that Chronosphere? It connects onto Lycan. The Ice Blast is coming forward as well, but Monet dying very quickly. Lycan will die before the cause. After a rolling boulder down, he found Lil further down inside the river. The Magnetize. Lil will end up ticking out 2 heroes without buyback. No one wants to stand his ground, but currently he's on the low part in the river. The wet feet, if only he had feet. Pasha pushed back up the hill. They've blocked him in with the ice feet. No one being drained out. Pasha's trying to help him out. A Rod of Atos to keep Super in position. No one's retrieving on bottom lane. It is where Inflame has caused the damage. Picking up the melee racks. Still mid. They're going to turn around and fight Pasha once more. Super. The Nether Water's down. They're trying to get rid of that. He drained.
That means if they catch this Viper in the chrono...
We've been in this situation before. Monet! The double chrono! Ice blasted on the money! No one hit by that! They're drained out Ramsey! No one will BKB and try and stand his ground. He's got the help from Pasha as well as Lil, but they don't want to under the back lines. The drain is too heavy onto the Viper. Solo still trying to play around this. They don't see him. They're going to break him with the Silver Edge. No one's in trouble. No one is down on the sideline. You'll lose the Necro too. Buyback available, however. He might be able to help defense, but the Creamway's pushing in through the bottom. Too many. 4 heroes. And sweet as sugar. Virtus.pro are gone, and LFY will advance winner